The walls are seemingly closing in on Donald Trump this evening, and he is a president that feels cornered, according to latest reports. A president who is privately, quote, freaking out, according to public reporting. Why? Because the Epstein files continue to drip, drip, drip. The public is learning more about what was in the House Oversight Committee documents released earlier this week, and more emails are being made public. At the same time, the survivors of Epstein's horrific crimes are speaking out in solidarity with Marjorie Taylor Greene. Yes. And Marjorie Taylor Greene, one of Donald Trump's former closest allies, is now saying that she is receiving threats on her life, with her daughter coming out publicly saying, "Pray for my mother's safety," as Donald Trump and his allies work overtime to push her out of the party that she was once a top dog in. It is a stunning situation right now for a president who is increasingly embattled, a president who is increasingly feeling cornered and is now freaking out about what's next. Make sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe to spread the word. Today, I received a letter from the survivors of Jeffrey Epstein's horrific crimes. 27 of them signed this letter. It was directed publicly to Marjorie Taylor Greene, and it reads like this. Marjorie Taylor Greene, thank you for standing up against the intimidation, silencing, and abuse that Epstein survivors have endured for decades. When you speak the truth and refuse to bow to threats, you become a survivor by proxy, an ally who carries part of the fight with us. That courage matters. You have our full support. We stand united with you against any attempt to bully, rewrite history, or shut down accountability. We are not here to create more conflict or wars. We are here to end the cycle of abuse, expose the truth, and demand justice no matter who it implicates. From the bottom of our hearts, thank you. We will defend you with everything we have. Release the files. And it was signed by 27 survivors: Maria Farmer, Danielle Bensky, Jenna Lisa Jones, Annie Farmer, Jane Doe 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7, Danny and Lynette Wilson, Marika Chartouni, Laura Bloom McGee, Lisa Phillips, Charlene Rockard, Rachel Benevols, Ashley Rubite, A.W., Jess Michaels, Sky and Amanda Roberts, Courtney Wild, Marina Iscarda, Liz Stein, the family of Virginia Roberts Giuffre, and more, and more. This is a very serious situation, And it comes, folks, as Marjorie Taylor Greene is now publicly saying, I want to show you this, that she is being contacted by private security firms with warnings for her safety, as a hotbed of threats against me are being fueled and egged on by the most powerful man in the world, the man I supported and helped get elected. Aggressive rhetoric attacking me, who has historically led to death threats and multiple convictions of men who are radicalized by the same type of rhetoric being directed at me right now, this time by the President of the United States. As a woman, I take threats from men seriously. And it comes as we're learning more documents that have been released as part of the House Oversight Committee's investigation implicating Donald Trump, or at least connecting him with Jeffrey Epstein again. This document is an email from Jeffrey Epstein to Leslie Groff reading, quote, "At this moment, we will go to Ish on Sunday the 26th, then to New York, where I will stay the week. Larry, it will be blank, and Trump, is in town that week." That's November 16th, 2017. Another email regarding Jeffrey Epstein from Sultan bin Sulayem, when they're talking about whether or not he has a good relationship with Donald Trump. Essentially, Jeffrey Epstein says, yes, we have become friends. You will like him. Sultan says Trump doesn't like him, referring to Steve Bannon. Epstein responds, don't believe the press. And it comes as there's more pressure on Republicans on Capitol Hill to support the Epstein files discharge petition. Take a look at this. Marjorie Taylor Greene ratioed one of her colleagues, Troy Nichols. Troy Nels, who said that he will be voting no on the release of the Epstein files. She says, quote, "The ratio on this post should serve as the ultimate warning to all of my Republican colleagues. You vote no on Tuesday to release the Epstein files and face severe outrage from America. Republicans don't have support from women, and this right here is a perfect example why." Folks, this is big. This is big. Donald Trump is a president cornered. Donald Trump is a president who is increasingly frustrated. He does not know where to go right now, and it's only getting worse. It's only getting worse. Behind the scenes, Donald Trump is lashing out, is freaking out. He doesn't know what to do. Publicly, he is also lashing out and freaking out because he doesn't have many members of Congress right now who are willing to stand up and fight for him against one of his former friends, Marjorie Taylor Greene. And I don't know what the next step is here. I don't know what will come out of this. But for the first time to me in the 9 months since Donald Trump took office in the second term, there really is a major shift. And I don't know what it'll lead to. I don't. But Donald Trump is not the powerful president he was during his first term. And when I say powerful, he had a way about him that he could command an entire party literally just by the snap of his fingers. He said jump, they said how high. Now, I don't know. It doesn't seem like that anymore. It really seems like he's running. It really seems like he's running. And it seems like they're running from him. So, my question to everyone really right now is what's next? What will happen in the next week when we will have a vote on the Epstein files petition? Will that show a massive rebuke of Trump? Will it enrage him even more? Or will the Republican Party hold rank, kind of throw Marjorie Taylor Greene to the curb, and consolidate around their president? It's going to be a defining moment for his presidency this week. It really is. And I'm going to be there every step of the way, putting out updates every step of the way. We will see what happens next. So spread the word. As always, like, comment, share, and subscribe to support my work. And I'll see you soon for another update, probably in the morning. So stay tuned for more.